welcome to episode 6 of We Like Chips. You're here with Robby and
That's David. Hey.
hey, how's it going, everyone? So, this week we want to try something a little different. We want to see if we can do this podcast audio only. So let us know what you think. I think most of our listeners are mostly hanging out around Spotify. So I think we want to just test it out, see how we like audio.
Yeah.
Uh, so,
You don't need to see our faces.
yeah, you gotta see our faces, dude.
We look awkward anyway.
Yeah. Okay. How are you,
Okay.
David? I know we've been, I just saw you for my birthday. Saw you recently because I kind of went up to San Jose for a day
Yeah,
trip.
just spontaneous day trip to San Jose.
Yeah, but other than that,
Yeah.
how are you, dude?
I'm good. I feel like it's a 3-day weekend this week, right? I
Yep.
feel like I should be doing something, like going out, partying, getting food, but I'm just at home like a loser, stuck at home
Dude, you're
playing
not
video
rude.
games.
Dude, take it from someone that goes out that you're not missing much. I went to the gym this morning. It's Labor Day weekend, by the way, to people that are just to give people a reference point. I went to the gym this morning, the rock climbing gym, and I get there at opening, which is 10 a.m. and it's already full. The parking lot's full, and I'm like, how is this possible? And it's a holiday. I get in, and there's just a bunch of families. There's all these people with their children there, and
Oh, shit.
first of all, for me, I feel kind of like I don't want to say awkward around children, but I'm especially on a physical activity. I'm a big dude, I feel, and I'm so afraid of accidentally hitting someone because I think I have this thing where like years ago, I think I accidentally bumped into a child, and I think like I ended up knocking him to the floor. Just by, I think I turned around like abruptly, and there was a kid behind me, and I think the child like fell to the floor, and I felt so bad.
We're
So
bros, mean to children.
it was an
Did,
accident. I mean, the
did
parents
you get
were
sued?
no. I think it was
Okay.
it was like a church. It was like a I don't even remember. I want to see. I was like 19, I think, or 20 when this happened. So like 7 years ago at this point.
I see.
But ever since then, I think I'm always kind of like so scared of accidentally. Because I remember when that happened, the mom looked at me like she was so pissed, but she calmed down. Obviously, nothing happened. The child is okay. But anyways, there was a lot of children at the gym today with all these
Uh-huh.
families, and if you're gonna, the kids are getting in the way, right? But all these children who are like, I
Yeah.
heard people saying they were like between like 5 and 7 years old. They're better than me at rock climbing. So it's like not
Oh,
only are they in the way, but they're also better than me.
it's because they're more lightweight. Okay, just say that.
Actually, no.
Think about it that way.
I read somewhere. I read a headline once that children have like unproportional strength
Oh
to
yeah,
their
grip
body.
strength.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
they have like amazing grip strength for some
I mean,
reason.
for their body weight, I don't understand how it works. Like, for example, a child can go like on a insane hiking trip, even though they have like no muscle, just because of their strength proportionally to their body is insane. I don't know the science behind it. I just read that headline.
It's because we're old now. That's
Washed up, dude. What are you talking about? 30s or the new 20s?
why. Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad to know that you push little kids on the
Oh god, that was once, dude.
ground.
Actually, I think I have this memory of volunteering at a thing, and I think I want to say like my kid. I was like taking care of a kid, and I think my kid fell on the floor. I think my roommate
Knew
was
it.
there. I could ask her about it later. Um, but other, so you didn't do anything this weekend, really? Even the 3-day weekend.
No. I mean, there's a new patch update for Genshin Impact. It's a
Mm-hmm.
popular online game,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been working on that, so it's been pretty fun, grindy. I don't think a lot of my friends that I know play anymore because it takes a lot of time to play this game. So a lot of people don't like it.
Yeah, I don't play games much, but I've only been playing like Pokemon Unite, and it's very little. The amount of gaming time that I have lately.
Oh my bad.
No, it's okay. I want to play Genshin. It looks like
So
a lot of
busy.
fun.
It is. It's like Breath of the Wild, but anime.
I think at this point, I
Right.
think I'm too behind, so I would just have to play alone, which would suck. I think.
It's true.
Yeah, but
I can help you. You can help. The viewers can help you too. You know.
yeah,
Add Roberto on Genshin. His UID is something. So-
I'll probably make it like Robbie or something like that.
UID is like 8 numbers. Everybody has
Oh, I see.
account number. Yeah. Anyway, other than
What you
that,
have, oh, sorry, what you have for lunch
hmm
today?
instant ramen.
So, how do you, because I know there's different ways to make it. Are you that type of person that just adds water, then heats it up?
Yeah, if I'm super lazy like today, yes.
Oh,
But
God.
usually I would want to add, like for instant ramen, you would need to add like green onions is like the staple. Green onions and egg are the two staple like items to add to instant ramen, and then you can add other stuff. You can add ketchup, you can add extra like chili sauce. You can add like meats or mushrooms, vegetables into that would make it elevate the instant ramen more. But today I just was lazy, so I just
My,
ate it like
one of
normal.
my one of my roommates adds like milk and like this other stuff, and it's really good. I like it. I like the way she makes it.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can add milk too. Milk makes it creamier.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Yeah. Lately cooking, eating at home is kind of me. But I don't. I'm not the one who's doing the cooking, so I can't be complaining. No
Yeah, dude, I'm in the same boat as you.
way. Do you hate home cooking?
No, no. Well, I grew up with my mom's cooking and her cooking. Uh, like now that I eat it outside of home, this past like almost 10 years, my mom's cooking was definitely a little subpar, but it still has like that, nostalgic home cooked meal that I really like. So when I go
Yeah.
home, my mom always cooks for me, and it always makes me feel really happy.
Hmm. Well, I'm happy you're happy. Anyway,
So today's topic,
should get to the topic here.
what are we talking about today, David?
Dude, I don't know how to pronounce this. It says enneagrams.
Enneagrams. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it
Enneagrams.
either. So I've been seeing this a lot on Twitter lately, and my girlfriend Ariane has brought it up in the past, and she's recommended it for a bit, and I always postpone stuff, and I just thought it'd be fun if we did this together. So I think for video watchers, they'll get to see David's screen, and they'll get to see some of the questions that we're gonna be answering.
Oh
But
yeah,
I thought it'd be fun if we kind of went over what enneagrams are. I know what I really know. It's a personality test, and
pretty
that's
much.
kind of the extent that I know of it. So we're gonna talk about it a bit about what it is, and then we're gonna go over some of the questions, and maybe we'll discuss. And at the end, we'll discuss kind of, where we are. But let's get
Yeah.
started. Yeah.
You will leave the link in the description just in case you guys want to take the test too,
Yeah.
and share in the comments what your personality is. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
let's get
For
started.
sure. Yeah. Um.
should
Okay.
should we talk about what is the
Yeah.
anagram system here?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna, David. We're gonna be linking the test in the description, and I'm gonna be reading now the introduction. So the Enneagram system is a personality typing system that consists of 9 different types. Everyone is considered to be one single type, although one can have traits belonging to the other ones. While it is uncertain whether this type is genetically determined, many believe it is already in place at birth. The 9 types are universally identified by the numbers 1 to 9. These numbers have a standard way of being placed around the Enneagram symbol. Enneagram's authors have attached their own individual names to these numbers. On this site, the type names by author Rizzo and Hudson are used. They are number 1, the reformer, number 2, the helper, number 3, the achiever, number 4, the individualist, number 5, the investigator, number 6, the loyalist, number 7, the enthusiast, number 8, the challenger, number 9, the peacemaker. People of a particular type have several characteristics in common, but they can be quite different nevertheless. It depends among other things on their level of mental health. Unhealthy people from a particular type can look quite different from healthy ones. Rizzo and Hudson distinguish 9 levels of mental health and have type descriptions for each level of Enneagram type. Wings.
Wow.
So I guess that's, it's just a personality test.
Yeah.
There's 9
With
different
9 different
categories.
categories.
And you can also have traits of the other category, which we're going to talk about right now. They're called wings, which it says wings usually one has a characteristic of one of the types that lie adjacent to one's own that are more prominent. This is called the wing. Someone who's a type 5 might also have a 4-wing or a 6-wing. This may be abbreviated to 5W4 and 5W6. If one doesn't have a dominant wing, it is said that the wings are balanced.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
yeah. So
You
that's
you're pretty good at reading. I think when during class in elementary school when teacher calls you to read, you did pretty well. Yeah.
I'm trying super hard here, dude. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go over the 9 descriptions. Okay. I think. Okay.
Dude, I'm
What?
lost. Where is it? How'd you get that link? Oh, we're going over here.
Yeah, yeah,
Should we do all of them? Are we reading all of them?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's only 9, and they're pretty
Okay.
short. Yeah, yeah. And then you can tell me what you think you are and what I think, and then I can tell you what I think you are, and vice versa. Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. You can read the odds. I can read the evens. I guess.
Sounds good. Okay, so type 1, the
Sure.
reformer. Perfectionist, responsible, fixate, and improvement. Ones are essentially looking to make things better, as they think nothing is ever quite good enough. This makes them perfectionists who want to reform and improve, who desire to make order out of the omnipresent chaos.
Literally sounds like my girlfriend.
Oh my god, dude. Okay.
Just,
Uh, I
that's
think.
just me.
Well, if you disappear in the next, well, I don't know. I mean, there's. I don't know why I'm acting like that's a shot. It's not. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay. Hope I don't disappear. Okay, type 2 is the helper. Helpers who need to be needed. Two essential to essentially feel. Twos essentially feel. Oh, okay. I can't even read anymore. I haven't read it so long. Twos essentially feel that they are worthy insofar as they are helpful to others. Love is their highest ideal. Selflessness is their duty. Giving to others is their reason for being. Involved, socially aware, unusually extroverted. Twos are the type of people who remember everyone's birthday and who goes the extra mile to help out a coworker, spouse, or a friend in need. Wait a minute, that's Roberto.
There's no, it's not me. I'm not. No, this is me. Type 3,
Okay.
the achiever. Focus on presentation of success to attain validation. Threes need to be validated in order to feel worthy. They pursue success and want to be admired. They're frequently hardworking, competitive, and are highly focused in their pursuit of their goals, whether their goal is to be most successful salesman in the company or okay, this is kind of weird, the sexiest woman in the social circle. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely actually this one resonates a bit more with me than the other one.
No way.
But let's finish them up before I make a comment.
Okay. For the individualist, identity seekers who feel unique and different. Oh, okay. Fours build their identity around their perception of themselves as being somehow different or unique. They are thus self consciously individualistic. They tend to see their differences from others as being both a gift and a curse. A gift because it sets them apart from those who they perceive as being somehow common. Oh, that's kind of, and a curse, as it so often seems to be separated them from the simpler forms of happiness that others are so rarely seem to enjoy. Oh, so it's like egoistic, right?
This one kind of resonates a little bit too. uh, okay.
Egoistic.
Maybe a little. Type 5, the investigator. Thinkers who tend to withdraw and observe. 5 essentially fear that they don't have enough inner strength to face life, so they tend to withdraw, to retreat to safety and security of the mind, where they can mentally prepare for their emergence in the world. 5s are comfortable and at home in the realm of thought. They're generally intelligent, well read, and thoughtful, and they frequently become experts in the areas that capture their interest.
Wow. All right, type 6. The loyalist. Conflicted between trust and distrust. Sixes essentially feel insecure, as though there's nothing quite steady enough to hold on to. At the core of the type 6 personality is a kind of fear or anxiety. Sixes don't trust easily, and they are often what? Ambivalent ambivalent
I think it's like
about
sketchy.
others until the person has obviously proven themselves, at which point they are likely to respond with steadfast loyalty.
Type 7, the enthusiasts, pleasure seekers, and planners in search of a distraction. Sevens are essentially concerned that their lives are essentially concerned with their lives being an exciting adventure. They are future-oriented, restless people who are generally convinced that something better is just around the corner. They're quick thinkers who have a great deal of energy and who make lots of plans. They tend to be extroverted, multi-talented, creative, and open-minded.
Oh. Okay, type 8, the challenger, taking charge because they don't want to be controlled. Oh, sounds like I'm not gonna say it. Eights are essentially unwilling to be controlled, either by others or by their circumstances. They fully intend to be masters of their own fates. Eights are strong-willed, decisive, practical, and tough-minded and energetic. They also tend to be domineering. Their unwillingness to be controlled by others frequently manifests in their need to control others instead.
And lastly, the peacemaker, keeping peace and harmony. Nine essentially feel a need for peace and harmony. They tend to avoid conflicts at all costs, whether it be internal or interpersonal, as the potential for conflict in life is virtually ubiquitous. The nine's desire to avoid it generally results in some degree of withdrawal from life, and many nines are in fact introverted. All the nines lead more active social lives, but nevertheless remain to some degree checked out or not fully involved, as if to insulate themselves from threats to their peace of mind. So those are the 9 types. Yeah. So what do you think you are?
I don't know.
Actually, I was thinking about that. I don't think any of these like gave me like strong. Yeah, I mean, I think for you, I would say
combination of the two. I think I'm a thinker.
A thinker.
Where is the thinker? The investigator.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was looking for a thinker. Yeah, the investigator. Yeah, I was gonna say that one. I could see that. Do you think 4 or 6 would be a wing for you?
I tend to trust people pretty quickly. I don't know. I don't think I'm individualistic. Am I?
But you don't have to have both wings. You can have one or the other.
It's true. Or neither.
I think you probably have one or the other.
Yeah. Maybe 6.
The loyalist. Dude, I could see that too.
Hell anxiety. See, I still think you're the helper, but you said you think you're the achiever. Is that what you said?
I could see myself being more achiever because I could see the helper and the individualist being pretty strong wins to me.
Oh, sheesh. What's it called? The most successful salesman in the company, or the sexiest woman, right, Roberto? Let's see, the sexiest woman in the social. Yeah, that's me. Roberto always thinks he's like the hottest one in our social group.
I see myself as, I think, an achiever. I think that's the one. Because I hate this about myself, but I do know that I like being validated. And when people I'm doing a good job, it makes me feel really happy. And I do sometimes that I do think I tie my value to how good of a job I'm doing at something, which I don't think is necessarily healthy, you know? And I could see myself having a strong wings on the helper and individualist. It's kind of crazy how that works, like the wings. Because if I were to be the helper, I do think I have qualities of the helper, but there's just no way that I'm a reformer. You know, like I am not a perfectionist. You know how late I always am, David, and you've seen my editing. As much as I want it to be good, it's not good.
You'll get better over time.
Yeah, maybe.
It takes time.
Okay, are you ready to take the test?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, you can read more into it. Holy crap!
What do you mean?
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, each one.
You can read more into the description.
Yeah, maybe after.
But if you guys are interested, you guys can come to this website and look more in depth for each type.
Okay.
Okay, we can start.
So we're taking the classical enneagram test.
Yes.
Okay. So I think I'll read the question. I guess should we share exactly our answers? Is that too TMI? Or maybe I guess you're sharing your screen, right? So I guess people are gonna see exactly what you answer. Yeah. So maybe they can see what you answer and they can hear what I answer, or we can talk about it at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so for
Yeah.
me, I'm too strict with myself and others. That's my first question. Wait, do we have the same questions?
No,
Oh,
mine is I tend to trust most people.
oh, I see. Maybe they're a different order. Um,
Is it?
yeah, I think they're a different order.
Let me refresh too. Oh, they're all in different order.
What's your order?
It shuffles every time.
I see.
I am too strict with myself and
That's
others.
my question number one right now. What's your number two?
I often refrain from
Okay,
acting.
I think we have the same. We have this. Every page has the same questions, just different order. I think. Which I
Okay.
guess is good for so people don't just, I guess, memorize answers. I don't know why you want to cheat on this test. I guess I can. I don't want to. I guess okay. I'll read the one that I'm doing, and we can
Okay.
just kind of play with each other. So my first question is: I'm too strict with myself and others. I see. I'm really strict with myself, but not others. I think with me.
Then that means partially
Okay, I guess partially.
if you do others.
I want to
Yeah.
win the approval. If you have any comments, David, let me know. Okay. I want to win the approval of those in authority. Sometimes even when I don't really like them. That's a hard yes.
It's a hard yes.
I
What do
mean,
you
okay.
mean? You really want their approval even though you don't like them?
When I don't like them, it makes me want to get their approval more. Cause I,
That's weird.
yeah, it's weird. I tend to trust most people. I think partly, like I tend to trust most people that I'm close with. So I guess no, huh? Cause partly, I guess. I
I think
often refrain from acting as I'm afraid of being overwhelmed. What does that mean?
you don't take action because you're afraid
Oh,
that you'll panic and get
oh, fuck. Oh,
overwhelmed.
yes.
Yes.
I plan the next adventure
I do
before the current
partially.
one is finished. No.
Dude, that's me. Where is
Let's
that?
see. I am more sensitive than most people. Sometimes the world just seems too harsh. I think so. Maybe I'm more partly. I think this is a hard yes a few years ago, but I don't think I'm that bad anymore. Next
The world's pretty
question.
hard.
I don't get depressed easily, if at all. Nope.
Nope. Depression's
Success,
huge.
success, prestige, and recognition really matter to me. I guess yes.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty a strong yes there.
I love to take care of people, and I'm good at it.
I'm not good at it, but I like taking care of people.
I guess partly.
That's for me.
All right, that's the first page for me.
Yes.
Okay, you can read the second page.
If it's the same page.
Okay, what questions on? What's your first question?
Okay, my first one is it's hard for me to put my feelings aside
Yeah.
even to get the job done.
Okay, I have that. So you go ahead. You read and you answer.
Is it? I guess for me, um, I let my feelings overwhelm me sometimes, so I'm a yes. Okay. I'm always aware of the needs to be corrected. What does that mean?
It's like
What needs to be corrected? Oh.
like a significant other or like someone that's close to you tells you like I need this from you,
Uh-huh.
and you're like, I guess aware of what of I guess your actions that need to be corrected. Some people are not aware, you know.
Yeah.
Do you think you're
Okay.
aware? I guess yeah. I mean, for me that'd be a partly. I think
Okay. We gotta speed through this. We have 14 pages here.
it's okay.
Well, I guess we cut it if anything. In most
Yeah.
close relationships, I give more than I take. Ooh, that's hard. I don't know. How do you judge something like this?
That one's hard. I feel like this is the hard thing about because the thing is I'm answering this and I feel like there's like this is my opinion on things, right? I think in some of these, like there's some people that I would say yes, and there's some people that would disagree with me. But I guess it's my answer, so I'm gonna go with my answer.
Which
I'm gonna
is?
say yes.
I think so too. Okay, how I could probably use a little bit more ambition. Yes, I need more ambition in my life.
I guess at this point, yes. Like a few years ago, I was so ambitious. I don't think I am anymore, but
I need more
yeah,
fire in my life. It's important for me that I be admired by others, and many people do admire me. All right. I'm pretty. I don't know how to pronounce this. How demeanoring, domineering.
Domineering. What's domineering? Let me look it up so you don't have to move your
We
screen.
we 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 explained it earlier.
Oh, is it sketched
Like
out?
selfish or something. Like arrogant.
No,
Asserting.
asserting one's will over another in an errant way. So I guess dominant, pretty much.
Overbearing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
I don't. I think I'm not. I don't think I am.
I don't think you are either.
I'm uncontrollable when people want to an emotional response from me.
I am uncomfortable. You said
Oh,
uncontrollable, I think.
I am uncomfortable when people want an emotional response. I don't think so. I am skeptical, suspicious, and doubtful. Yes, I'm very skeptical about a lot of things.
Okay. Was that all 10 for you?
Not all the time, but most of the time.
No, no, all 10 questions for you?
Oh no, there's one more. I
Okay.
don't see much point in wallowing in negative emotions. When I begin to feel anxious, I tend to throw myself into distracting activities. Yeah. These are such touching questions.
This is a hard no for me, dude. Because I mean, I know me. And when the negative emotions get to me, I just, yeah, I throw myself. I like, I do wallow in it.
Yeah, I shut down.
Because the thing is, I'll do activities, but the whole time I'm doing activity, I still am wallowing over it. So that I don't
Yeah.
even, you know. So I guess I'm kind of partly, but I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. All right. Next.
Wait. It says I don't see much of a point. So I agree. There's no point in wallowing, but I still do it. Is that partly?
I don't know. That's a no there.
Okay, I'll do no. Next page. I am more organized than most. That's a hard no. That's a hard
that,
no.
that laugh though. Have
It's
you seen Roberto's room, guys?
my room's great.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we're doing audio only now.
Okay.
It's easy for me to accept other people and they seem comfortable around me because I don't judge them. I think for me I want to say that's yes. Even though it is frequently irrational, I sometimes worry whether people are talking about me behind my back. So I don't think it's too often for me, but sometimes I do wonder because the other I was with some friends and they were kind of talking about someone from the past, and some of the things we were saying wasn't the most positive things, even though they are truthful. And I was like, huh, I wonder if anyone ever does this about me. But I think I want to say no. I don't worry about it. I really don't.
I don't worry about it either. But I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure people talk behind our backs all the time.
maybe. I mean,
Yeah,
no one talks about you to me because I would probably beat them up.
yeah. They're probably talking smack about a podcast. And, yo, weed chip sucks. Why is it still going?
my my, my roommate says something like that, but to my face, so she wouldn't, she
Oh
would.
shit. Well, screw you, Roberto's roommate.
It's a V,
Oh,
of
V, yes.
course. Yeah, love her though.
V, I like you, but podcast is gonna go big.
I avoid expressing strong emotions. Partly. I don't
No.
mind taking a risk. I really like to beat the odds. Hell yeah, that's me. For better or worse, I compare myself to others to assess how I'm doing. Unfortunately, yes. I'm trying not to. I'm really doing the whole, I'm on my
Mm.
own timeline. I'm on my own clock. But I still haven't, like, I say it, but I haven't convinced myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eventually, I will convince myself.
Okay.
Your happiness and your feelings are your responsibility, not mine. I think that's partly true for me.
Who's the
'Cause-
your?
As in, like, for example,
The
if
other
you are
people?
happy or
Mhm.
or how you feel is your responsibility, not mine. So I agree with that in some way because I do think my actions can affect you. So in a way, they are kind of my actions will
That's true.
affect you. So it is my responsibility.
It's like
But
halfway.
at the end of the day, I'm kind of on the fence on this one because obviously, if someone's a jerk to you, I think it's only natural for you to be hurt. So your feelings,
Yeah.
you know, but it's but part of it is also you can only really react. You can only really control how you react, right? So for me, I'm trying really hard whenever I encounter situations to like, if people say something that rubs me the wrong way, I just try to get myself out of that like, loop of like negative thinking and because
True.
I can't control them. So I'm kind of on the fence about this one. So partly, I guess. I'm a true romantic. I don't think so.
You're a
Maybe
true
partly.
romantic.
What about you? Are you a true romantic?
What does true romantic even mean? Like, do I
I
like
don't.
do romantic things? Or
I guess so.
I mean, I try to be.
Personal relationships are by far the most important thing in my life. I think probably yes
I
for
think
me.
relationships is super important.
Okay.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah, for my page. Your turn.
We're on page 4 of 14, guys. Speed this up here. I am more formal than most. That's what I have.
More
Formal.
formal.
What does that mean? Like you wear like more formal clothing, or like you talk more
I
formally?
think probably more formal, like the way you talk. Like when you greet someone, are you like, "Hey, hello, good morning," or are you like, "Hey, what's up, my dude,
What's
Holmes?"
up, Holmes? Okay, that's a no for me.
Mhm.
While I'm very loyal to myself, I frequently worry about others. That others are not going to be loyal to me. Huh. Distrust. So you're saying like, do you distrust other people? Uh, Kinda.
I don't get
I'm
that question.
highly individualist. Oh, you don't get it? It's like
No,
you you trust yourself, right? But
yeah.
sometimes like you're worried that other people aren't gonna like believe in you. Kind of thing.
Uh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
I am highly individualistic.
I think that's something that I realized recently that I'm like super hyper individualistic, and
No way.
I don't think that's really good. I mean, it's good in some ways, but there needs to be a balance to everything.
Yeah, I think that's like the average American is individualistic.
Yeah, get this muzzle off me, dude. This
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah, I
Just kidding.
control myself, by
Oh.
pro-choice.
Okay, okay. We're getting a little bit too political.
Too
Okay, what's the
political
next
here.
question?
I am a good networker. I know how to make connections. Oh,
I think you're a yes on that.
dude, there's no way I'm a yes.
Everyone likes you.
I hate. I'll do partial. The
I
average.
did partial too.
I'm quite unobtrusive and
Yeah,
easily to
unobtrusive.
get along with. Dude,
I
that was
think
a yes right there.
probably, but I'm annoying. I'm annoying, and I'm like weird. So I don't know if I'm easy to get along with.
Yeah, you are.
All right, what's the next one for you?
Rules annoy me.
Hell, sometimes I see a red light and I just want to go, just because I'm like, no one tells me what
Wait,
to do.
you're gonna die one of these days.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, fun fact. Sorry, kind of on tangent. So my car has cruise control, right?
Uh huh.
And I was using it,
Okay.
and my car, I guess because there's a camera at the front, will start braking if there's a car in front of me when I'm on cruise control.
So you hate that,
Like,
right? 'Cause that
no, I
annoys you.
like it because I turn the cruise control on, and then I can let go of the pedal. I just have to like hold the wheel, and
Mm-hmm.
as I get close to a car, it'll just slow down to the point that I'm still like, you know, like I don't know, like 10 feet away from them
Oh,
or
okay.
whatever. So like, I think that's kind of cool.
So you're saying you don't have to pay attention to braking?
It's kind of like self-driving almost.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of I really tested it this weekend and it worked pretty well.
I'm surprised you're still alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways,
Uh,
sorry for the tangent. Go on.
I am more loving than most people. Are you more loving? I think I'm more loving.
Yeah, I think you are.
I want to observe and think without giving myself away before I go into action. That's a yes. I get bored more easily than most people. I always look for new experiences. Do I get bored?
Do I get bored?
Kinda.
I don't think so. I, I look for new experiences because I think they're fun, but
Yeah.
I do the same thing. I mean, I played League of Legends for like 10 years. Am I
Well,
really
you have.
looking for new experience?
But do you get bored though of it?
Not for a while. I played it for 10 years, and I like had the most fun around year 9. So
Oh, she.
and then year 10, I was like, this game is
That's
dead to
definitely
me.
no for you then. All right.
Yeah.
Next page. Page 5. Yes.
I go along with what others want unless I have a very strong desire of my own, which I usually don't. True. Hard yes. Uh, I try to get close to people by being generous with my time and energy. Yes. I come on pretty strong and can sometimes intimidate people. Yes.
Oh dang.
I think so. Sometimes I'm annoying, dude. I can't help it though, so I'm just being me. I am attuned to anything that might be dangerous, and I am security conscious.
Security conscious.
What does that mean? Like, are you just saying that you're just like very safe?
Uh-huh.
I guess partly for me. Nobody likes to be intruded upon, but I hate it. What does that mean? Like invading personal privacy?
Nobody likes to be intruded upon. Oh yeah. So you like really hate when people like bug you or like get nosy.
Partially, I guess.
Mm.
I don't like commitment. Who wants to be locked into something, especially something better presents itself?
Is that
Uh,
marriage?
that's not. That one's hard. I think. I mean, yeah. I guess partly.
I lost partly, I guess.
I am more temperamental than most, but it's because my feelings are so strong. I wonder if we're influencing each other by answering questions together, but we'll see at the end. It'll be funny
We'll
if we both
see.
get the same thing. I am more temperamental than most, but it's because my feelings are so strong. I think I'm a no.
Mm.
I often resent it when I see people doing a slack job. So I used to. I not anymore. I really don't care. Like, well,
You don't care?
no,
If they
actually,
slap me?
a little bit. Okay, it depends on the job. If I'm
True.
literally dying and you're not doing anything, I would get annoyed. But if I still have time to chill, I don't mind it as much.
Mm.
So probably partly or yes. Let's say partly. For me, people are attracted to me because I impress them. Hell no.
Hell no.
All right, next page.
Let's see here. I am competitive and ambitious, but I don't think of myself as cutthroat. If I'm not careful, I can get too isolated from others. That's true.
Next
It's
question.
important to me to feel as though I belong. Kind of. I tend to avoid. Hell yeah, dude. When making a decision, I often ask myself, which option would yield the maximum enjoyment? Eh, kinda. I see life as a struggle that I tend to win. What? That's a hard no for me. And then I am meticulous and I don't know how to pronounce this. Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Fastidious. Even about details that other
So
people
anal.
find minor. Oh, so like really detailed about stuff. Kind of.
Okay, next page. Halfway done almost. I hold a tight rein on my temper. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty confident that for the most part, my temper goes from chill to maybe like little peaks of anxiety and depression. But I'm probably chill. I like rarely ever get really upset. Have you seen me angry, David?
No.
I don't think so, right?
I get
Okay.
pissed all the time. Just, you know.
You get upset all the time? You just hide it?
Yes.
Okay, I had a feeling because I feel like you're always mad at me. And now
What the fuck? I would never be.
It's really hard for me to save money as I tend to spend beyond my limits. I'll probably say between partly and yes. To deal with the fear I always have, I'm as nice and warm as possible towards everyone.
Oh?
That's hard. I'm a big procrastinator. So this
Hell
one's
yeah.
hard. No, see, okay. I'm just gonna put it like this, okay?
Okay.
The reason why sometimes I struggle with like deadlines for other stuff is because I give my all at work. At work, I'm not a procrastinator. Like I get all my work done ahead of time. I get all my paperwork done ahead of time. Anything that's assigned to me, I want it done ASAP. But when it comes to everything else in my life, I'm a big procrastinator. So would you say that's a yes or a partly? I feel like, I guess I am. I'm a medium procrastinator.
Then
So
that's partly.
Okay. It's strange, but I think there is something beautiful about sadness. Yes.
What the?
It would be the worst thing to be seen by others as a loser. Maybe a few years ago I would have thought that, but not anymore. Honestly, right now I'm really trying to embrace the whole like it's my life.
Yeah.
And
You are a loser weeboo, you know? Just kidding.
Uh,
Weeboos are winners.
no one would ever call me selfish. Partly. I don't tend to overcommit myself. I have a limited amount of energy, and nope. I welcome a good fight as it clears the air. Partly. All right, your turn.
And welcome a good fight. No. Okay. Here's some more questions on page 8. Um, I want to be noticed, but it also makes me uncomfortable. It doesn't make me uncomfortable. If something doesn't go my way, I can find something beneficial about it. It's true. It's true. Silver linings, right? I look at the silver lining.
Mm-hmm.
I consistently look on the lookout for things that might go wrong. Um, Not really. I guess if some people are super anxious about this, it could go wrong. Um, I almost never lose control of myself. Oh, that's not true. There's sometimes I get super angry and I have a lot of regrets for a lot of
Really?
decisions I've made when I'm
I,
angry.
I,
Yeah.
I've never seen you angry.
Well, it happens sometimes and I regret it
Okay.
a lot.
It's okay. It's about
I am
growth.
more sentimental than others. Am I? Kinda. I accumulate lots of knowledge to counteract my lack of self confidence. Hell yeah! See, when I do a lot of product research, right? When I don't know what don't have confidence in something, like a can of tuna, I go and observe that can of tuna for like 10 minutes to have knowledge of what each can of tuna has and which one's better. Whenever that Roberto, food for less. I
Oh,
will
but you did that
compare
because of
shit.
your lack of self confidence?
I don't know which one's better, so I was like,
Mm.
that's why I do a lot of research.
Okay, I could see that.
I usually I just focus on the positive side of people and focusing on negative traits on events do not help making relationships more harmonious. Look at
I'm
the
hard,
good and
yes.
bad. I am good at getting things done. Huh. Very simple. All right.
Page 9.
Yes.
I'm not a show off. In fact, I have probably been too modest. Eh, I kind of do show off, huh?
Yeah, you're like, dude, David, look at my weeb collection right here. Look at
Okay, look at yours, dude.
this. I don't have anything to talk about.
Others need my assistance much more than I need theirs. Partially. I can't rest until the job is done. Yes. Change whether to a new job or new school makes me more anxious than it does to most people. Probably. I'm pretty tough. Yes. It is important to me that I win the respect of others. Partially. Most people don't know what I'm actually sensitive. Most people don't know that I'm actually sensitive. Yeah, that's not me. I don't. Oh, that should be the core question for the listeners. Most. This is really making me be very insightful.
Ooh. Those quick. Hold on, I'm trying to answer my questions. All right, page 10. Let's go quick. I often lose focus of my attention, tends to drift away from the main issues. I want to enjoy things, so I'm not very disciplined. That is true. I tend not to consider asking help from others, even those I love. Kinda. I really don't want to bother people, so I try to solve it myself. It takes me quite a lot of time and effort to make important decisions, and I really second guess myself. That is definitely true for me. Very indecisive. I am more dramatic than most. They call me the drama queen when I was in high school. Roberto.
Really?
Yeah, I was super dramatic.
I mean,
I
dramatic can also be like just someone that's kind of that's like kind of loud, right?
Yeah,
Not necessarily drama.
true, true. I have a compulsion to do things the right way, even though it's not cost effective. That's true. I
That's not true
generally,
for you.
huh?
Sorry, that should be your answer. It says I have a compulsion to do things the right way, even if it's not cost effective.
What do you mean?
Oh, I guess so. I think I read that wrong. Sorry, it should be your answer. Sorry.
Yes. I mean, I want to do the right thing, even if it's not like, even if it
Yeah, I get it.
inconveniences me or
Yeah, yeah,
inconveniences other people, kind of thing. It's
yeah.
how I picture
Yeah,
the sentence.
I get it now. Sorry.
I generally appear calm and even tempered, even though I'm on a normal strain. Yeah. People see me as warm and sympathetic person. That's Roberto, right?
No, people hate me.
No. What'd you put?
I put yes.
What do you mean no? Okay. Page 11.
That's
I'm done.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
my turn.
Dude, you literally
It
put
is
yes
hard.
on almost all those questions over there.
You did?
You did.
Oh yeah. It is hard to stay passionate and focused. Yes. I have more energy and strength than most people. Yes. Even if I don't have it all together, at least I'm going to seem to have it all together. So fake it till you make it. I guess partly. I tend to escape reality into a world of idealized fantasy. Partly. My tendency to tell people what's wrong and what they should do about it has sometimes annoyed them. No. People often aren't what they seem, so I can't really be suspicious of their motives. People often aren't what they seem, so I can really be suspicious about their motives. Uh,
That means you
nah.
don't trust them, kind of thing.
I'm not comfortable with self revelation. What does that mean? Like what we're doing right now?
Self revelation to realize oneself. Yeah, like what we're
Oh,
doing right now.
okay. So obviously we are.
Yeah. Are you what? Obviously, we're comfortable because we're sharing
Yeah.
it to like everybody.
Life's about give and take, so giving love is the most important thing in my life.
Is it the most important thing though?
Partially. Your turn.
Okay. I think I answered all of them. I usually fall asleep rarely, and even taking that when I can even take that. Oh, dude, this is totally no for me. This is the strongest no I've ever seen in this
Dude, I
quiz.
have not slept longer than 7 hours in like years. I cannot get an 8 hour in. Even when I wake up rested, I'm like, okay, this was definitely an 8 hour night. I'll look and it's like 6.5. And I'm like, how is this possible? I've been trying to sleep 8 hours so much and I cannot hit 8 hours.
Restless. Yeah. Okay. I tend to have mixed feelings about many people.
Mm,
The aesthetic,
nah.
the aesthetics of my surroundings have strongly influenced my mood.
What does that mean?
I don't know, like you're surrounding like furniture and stuff.
No, I think it.
The way you
I don't know.
look.
I guess how we interpret it, right? I want to
I don't
say
know.
probably yes. Okay, next question.
I proud of the fact that many people depend on me. Are you proud, Roberto?
I don't think people
I'm
depend on
kinda.
me.
Oh, but what if they do? Do you feel proud?
No, I guess not. Not about. That's not something to be proud of. For me.
Oh. Sometimes I don't know what I'm feeling until I have a chance to think about it. True. I'll do what it takes to become successful. To be successful. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why wouldn't you do stuff to be successful? I have.
I mean, you could also interpret that as like whatever it takes, whoever I need to step on, whoever I need to like cut off, It just depends how you take it,
Oh,
you know.
the
Because it's
stream way. Okay.
anyways. Next question.
I see. I see. Okay, then I would do partially. I have been told
Oh,
I am a perfectionist, and I suppose it's true. You just want to say something?
I mean, you should answer it the way you interpret it, David. Don't let me influence it. Because you asked, like, why would anyone not say yes to this? So
Oh,
I'm
it's
just
true.
telling you, because, the way you interpret it is kind of how you should answer it, in
Okay.
my opinion.
Mm.
Because I could see a world where someone, like, I put yes, but that's because I don't have, like, a negative connotation of this question. But maybe someone that sees this as, like, whoever I betray, maybe they would put partly or no, It just
That's
depends
true.
how you interpret it, too.
Mm.
Anyways, what's the next question?
Oh, the one after that was I have been told I'm a perfectionist, and I
No one's
suppose it
ever
is
said to
true.
me.
And me neither. I really good at look with the big picture, and I don't have much patience to with detail work. True. I don't have.
So what do you think of this test so far?
It's okay.
Are you finding out stuff about yourself you didn't expect?
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Uh, it's been like there's those things I never considered before. I was like, wow, I
Mhm.
actually do that and stuff.
Okay. I enjoy remember the past, even if it's a bit melancholic. Yeah. Sometimes I forget to do something that another person has been pushing me to do. Yes. While I value my close relationships, I often feel most myself when I'm alone, partly. I can easily imagine all the things that might go wrong as I have a really vivid imagination, partly. It really bothers me when people don't say thank you. Not really, partly. I seldom compromise my principles, partly. I have a real sensitivity to how my presentation is affecting others, and I can alter it if I have to. I think so. I hate bothering people. My biggest like insecurity is like making people feel like they're not comfortable around me. I don't give a damn about morality, but I've got my own brand of integrity. What does that mean? I want to be a moral person, so I guess no.
Yes.
All right, David, bring it home. Last page.
um, hold on, I gotta finish this here. Our questions are different now. I have a bunch of questions that you
Okay.
don't have.
Oh, okay, yeah. I had some different questions than you too, but I was like, maybe I'll get them in the next page. Okay. Should we both read our own page here then?
Yeah.
Okay, you can go
Let's just
first.
bring it here. Okay. So I'm good at motivating people. Some people call me a leader. My life has been prominently been a sense of longing, permitted by. Okay, I don't know what that means. I tend to either comply completely or to rebel. Oh, compromise. I sometimes wish people would take care of me for a change. Care. I secretly fear deprivation and being without nicer things in life. Kinda. Sometimes I'm too critical of others, and I am much harder on myself than I am on others. I am very hard on myself. When I really get involved in intellectual problems that stimulate me, I tend to detach from my emotions. Kind of. I see all points of view when there's dispute, so it's hard for me to take a side. Yes. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I had similar ones to you, but I was listening to you, so I'm gonna answer mine now.
Mm.
I sometimes wish people would take care of me for a change. Do I ever wish that? Not really. When I really get involved in an intellectual problem that stimulates me, I tend to detach from my emotions. No. I'm good at motivating people. I guess partly. I tend to either either to comply completely or to rebel. Yeah. I have a strong physical appetite. What does that mean? Like into appearances?
Sex.
I guess no. Partly. Sometimes I'm too critical of others, but I'm much harder on myself than I am on others. True. My life has been permeated by a sense of longing. What is that? What is that? What's longing?
Longing, like you want something. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eh.
Actually, no, that's answer either.
I see all points of view when there's a dispute, so it's hard for me to take a side. Partly. Because I do think I see all points of view, but it's not hard for me to take a side.
Here we go. Results.
What?
Dude, Burrow's a type 9. Dude, you know what's funny? It says
What?
I'm a type 2 or 9. Do we
Two
influence
or
each other's
nine?
answers? Yeah, I'm
Wait, how many?
tied. My two and 9 are tied. That's why. Do you have so many wings? I have 0 wings.
You don't have any wings?
I have zero. I have 0 wings.
Wait, can you? I don't see your screen. Can you share your screen with me?
Give a sec.
Okay, you're not because you're recording it.
I can share it. I have 0 wings. Look at this.
What the?
I have no wings.
Wait. What does that mean? 2 to 9. Two
I
or
guess I have
nine?
1 wings. It's either 2 or 9.
Okay, it's not like 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
No, it's two because they're tied right here. That's why.
Oh, I see.
I only
Wait,
have one
what?
wing. He
Am,
two
am I?
two with a 3.
Are we a mess?
Dude, are we? Oh, yours look like a mess. Look at those wings. It says
Okay.
that you're a 9 with an 8, apparently.
Mine? Oh,
Yeah. You're a peacemaker, Roberto. How's it make you feel? You're a peacemaker with a
I'm reading them a
challenger.
lot. Okay, I'm gonna read what. Okay, so the nine says, essentially feel a need for peace and harmony. They tend to avoid conflict at all costs, whether it be internal or interpersonal, as the potential for conflict in life is virtually ubiquitous. The nine's desire to avoid it generally results in some degree of withdrawal from life, and many nines are in fact introverted. Other nines lead more active social lives, but nevertheless remain to some degree checked out or not fully involved, as if to insulate themselves from the threats of their peace of their mind. That's actually kind of interesting. I could see that, I guess.
Yeah. We want to keep our minds like in peace,
I don't
and
know
we.
how I feel about that. I'm like kind of shocked. Okay,
Oh
okay, my
no.
wait. Okay, so my second option would be type two for me.
Yes. Oh, I'm
It's pretty
also type
close.
2.
I, I is type three in there at all for me? I don't have a single type. Well, type three is my third one.
Hmm.
That is so weird. Maybe I'm learning something about myself that I didn't expect. So okay, so I guess I can read my scores out for people. So according to the result, it says I'm most likely at type nine, and the most likely thing I'm a 9-8. So for people that don't know what that is, a nine is a peacemaker with a wing of a challenger.
Hmm.
Um, and that's I got a 10.4 for that. And then after that, I got an 8.7 for type two, and an 8.4 for type three, and an 8.4 for type four. Do you want to read your scores out, David? Yours actually really interesting. You're like,
Um. It says here. It it's not no. It's not clear from the test results from this exam what kind of type I am. Apparently,
interesting.
it doesn't give me a certain type, but it says here I'm a 2 or a 9. A 2 is the helper, and a 9 is like Roberta said, it's the peacemaker. And then if I
So
had a wing, it would be a 2-3. Those are the like my two highest that are together, which is what is it? An achiever and helper, basically.
okay, so can you show me your results again? So okay, so we both. So I nine is my first one, and two is my second one, and two is your first one, and nine is your second one.
Well, that technically tied. They both have
Yeah,
nine.
okay, you're tied. Yeah. So or top two are 9 and 2, which is pretty interesting. Though. I mean, I wonder if we just influence each other.
Maybe
I don't have type seven at all on my list. What's type seven? Enthusiast. Oh, I
enthusiast.
see. I think I could see that. I feel like people. This is escapism, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's
To
me right now. Dude, I
to
have so
to
many wings. This is
plan.
crazy.
Yeah. What the heck? I have no wings. Dude, look, let's take a screenshot and then post this on. Put it
On the Instagram.
on the. Maybe. I'm gonna take a picture.
I'm like really shocked that I'm like being labeled type nine so strongly too. I got a 10.4 type nine.
Uh huh.
Is this possible? I mean, is this test? I mean, is this test glitched out?
Is this test list? And we could take the other one, but I
No,
don't think the
I
other
think.
one gives you results. You have to pay for it.
Okay, and do you want to read out the go? Do you want to go on the page with type two and read out loud like the more info part a little bit?
Can
Maybe so we can know what kind of person you might be.
since we're both type 2 people here. Says here the helper. Am I gonna read all this? The helper who needs to be needed. People of this personality type essentially feel that they are worthy insofar as they are helpful to others. Love is their highest ideal. Hell yeah. Selflessness is their duty. Giving to others in is their reason for being. Involved, socially aware, usually extroverted. Twos are the type of people who remember people's birthdays and go the extra mile to help a coworker. Oh, wait, this is what we read before.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Twos are warm, emotional people who care about great ideals, about their personal relationships, and devote an enormous amount of energy to them. And who expect to be appreciated for their efforts. They are practical people who thrive in helping professions and who know how to make homes comfortable and inviting. Helping others makes twos feel good about themselves. Being needed makes them feel important. Being selfless makes twos feel virtuous. Much of the twos' self-imaging revolves around these issues, and any threats to self-image is scarcely tolerated. Twos are thoroughly convinced of the selflessness, and it is true that they are frequently genuinely helpful and concerned about others. It is equally, however, that twos are acquire appreciation, that they need to be needed. Their love is entirely without ulterior motive. I can see that. I can see that being me, actually.
So I got curious, and I wanted to look up if there's any famous people we might know with this personality type.
Uh
And
huh.
this like kind of like clickbaity website for
Oh no,
Type 9 personality.
Barack
Barack
Obama.
Obama is Type 9.
Oh, damn.
The Dalai Lama is a Type 9.
Do they take the test, or what? What
I
do they
don't think
take
so.
though?
This is probably just like a like a click website. Mary
Uh huh.
Kondo is a Type 9. Abe Lincoln, and then I'm looking one up for Type 2. Do you recognize
Mr.
any of
Rogers,
these? Santa Claus.
Mother Teresa. Ooh, wow.
It's so funny, dude.
What is all these people? Stevie Wonder.
That's funny. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this kind of like pretty like it made me have to become really introspective today. I wasn't expecting this. I thought it'd be I don't know. I mean, I think the fact that I didn't expect 9 at all is making me really want to read
Uh-huh.
more into this and just kind of like figure out
Yeah.
stuff.
We're both nines. How's it make you feel?
Not bad. I mean, I could see it. I guess I think I guess if you are someone that values peace and harmony, you probably want to attract people that also value keeping peace and harmony, right?
Yeah.
I could see that.
We
I honestly
value.
thought I really am surprised that where's my results. I really thought Type 3 was for sure gonna be my highest. So I'm really surprised.
Well, your answers were wrong, so.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'm probably gonna read more about this. I don't know. I think I encourage people to take this test, see what people
Yeah, it's
get.
great.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I'm just in shock. I don't know what to say about this. Just, I mean, do I tend to avoid conflict at all costs? I don't. I guess it is. I guess that is true. I think when things bother me, I don't necessarily speak out about it. And I try really hard to just try to become the person that people want me to be sometimes.
Yeah. Without. I gotta read more into this too.
What is okay? This interests me, but nevertheless remain to some degree checked out or not fully involved, as if to insulate themselves from threats to their peace of mind. What does that mean? They adopt a strategy of going with the flow, optimistic approach to life. I guess I am kind of optimistic. The nine's inability to tolerate conflict sometimes translates into an overall conservative approach to change. Change can provoke unpleasant feelings and disrupt the nine's desires for comfort. Less healthy nines seem incapable of motivating themselves to move into action and bring about effective change. When change does come, however, it generally will, nines find that they're usually well able to adapt. They tend to be more resilient than they give themselves credit for. In fact, nines tend to not give themselves enough credit in general, and their self-effacing attitude often seems to invite others to take them for granted or to overlook them, or to overlook their often significant contributions. This can cause a subterranean anger to build inside a nine's psyche, which can erupt into consciousness and occasional fits of temper, which quickly blow over, but which more often manifests itself in passive aggressive food dragging. Being overlooked is often a source of a deep sadness in nines, a sadness they can scarcely ever give a voice to. This is really sad. Nines frequently mistype themselves as they have Nines frequently mistype themselves as they have a rather diffuse sense of their own identities. This is exacerbated by the fact that nines often merge with their loved ones through a process of identification, take on characteristics of those closest to them. Female nines frequently mistype as twos, especially their mothers of small children. Nines, however, are self-effacing, whereas twos are quite aware of their own self-worth. Nine also mistake themselves for fours, but nines tend to avoid negative emotions, whereas four often exacerbate them.
Exacerbates.
Yeah, intellectual nines, especially males, frequently mistypes as fives, but fives are intellectually contentious, whereas nine are conciliatory and conflict avoidant. Interesting. I do think this kind of resonates a bit.
Roberto's a 9.
Okay, so I'm at nine. I think we should go, take our time, read about this, and maybe come back and talk about it some more next week.
Oh yeah, we can
Yeah. Or
cut
next
off
episode.
some of the